Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to play with you. That sounds weird. I want to play Art of Conquest with you. So if you guys are part of the group that kind of restarted the game, maybe you were playing and you gave your account away, or perhaps you took a break as well and you're coming back because we're doing videos, or you just like me for some crazy reason and you want to play in the same house with me because you have a newer account. Well, in today's video, we have 3 different options. I cannot choose. I want to do all 3, and I cannot do all 3. So, instead of me coming up with my thoughts on it, I want your help. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to vote. So, vote in the comment section down below, and I think I'm going to do this on 2 different measurements. So, whichever one is most popular, but also if there's one that somebody makes a really good argument, then and it just convinces me, then we'll do that. So more on that in a little bit. Let's look at the 3 options. So currently, if you guys want to play with me, and the whole point of this is if we have a bunch of friends all around and we all are on newer accounts, let's get together. Let's all hop into a house. House limits are pretty high. We can all probably fit in one house. Couple things with that. Number 1, I do not want to lead the house. I have 0 interest in being I can help in a leadership position. I do not want to be the leader and or lord. I do not have the time for it. Somebody else out there has to do that because that is not me. You don't want me doing that. The second thing is we got to figure out a place to meet up. So there's a bunch of us between about 20 different servers, and if we're all going to play together and we're going to have a massive house of just camaraderie and having fun playing the game, we have to meet up somewhere at some point in time. So the 3 options look like, currently I am on server 3622. 3622 is not a bad server. We have not server merged yet, and if we look overall, I'm 14th in core power. I've been holding back my core power a little bit, but this is not a bad server overall. In this server, I am able to consistently, it's pretty wild, but we are able to consistently get advisory positions. So I'm in a Chinese house right now, and they keep giving me higher advisory role positions. I'm super thankful of that. So this is not a bad server to be in. And even if we look at the macro view of everything, we're not really in war. So purple, we're able to defend ourselves, so nobody's really messing with us. So it's not a bad server to grow on. If we go and we look at the cities and stuff, I have a governor's spot in position. And for the actual house, I think I am actually a minister. And this is a Chinese house, so that's kind of a big deal. That doesn't happen super often. So I'm not in bad spot. So option number 1, we can have everybody transfer to 3622, the server that I'm currently on, 3622. Honestly, that's probably the one that I prefer the most because it's a stable server. We have enough control where we're not going to get bullied by anybody, and I'm in a good position. But that's also very selfish of me, and the whole point of coming to play, especially on a newer server, is to get everybody together. So that's option number 1. It's a really good server. We're able to get advisory roles. We're able to have a kingdom that's not at any crazy war. We can go fight people, but we're not going to lose all of our cities. So that is option number 1. Everybody transfers to me in 3622. And also for right now, I should say when it comes to transferring, nobody will be number 1. So nobody will have crazy ticket prices because unless you're higher than 6 million core power, which is ridiculous, by the way, and unless anybody's higher than 6 million core power, you're not going to have any issues. And even down to 1.8 million, it does drop off quite a bit from there. But transferring 2 here should not be super bad. Now we can look at option number 2, and option number 2 is going to look like transferring to a newer realm. I'll share my thoughts on this one. So this is going to be for server 3628. Again, this option number 2 is transfer to 3628. The reason why we would consider going to 3628 is because there's actually a lot of people in this server that's in Athlete that are friends of ours, and no matter what, I want to play with them. So that looks like Pepper Tea, Basic is there. Basic, a lot of you guys, especially if you've been around for a long time, he's been doing it for a long time, sending us VIP codes to give away. He's an awesome person. There's a ton of people here in the Legion house in Athlete that we just want to play with. So that would probably be the biggest benefit of going to 3628. Also, since it's a newer server, we would be able to be slightly stronger there, especially if I can keep my core down. Now, the cons with this, the problems with going to 3628 is the price. So I would fall in to being 5th in core power, and since it's a newer server, the ticket costing is going to be double. If we're talking hundreds of tickets, I cannot do that. That is a ton of money to spend only to transfer. And we're probably going to get server merged with them anyways, so I really want to, but at the same time, I cannot afford to transfer there. And whatever I can put into the game, I'd prefer not to spend, like 60k Lunari worth of tickets to transfer a couple servers up. So I think the thing that's limiting us from going to this server is because it is newer. Our core power is going to hold us back because the ticket cost is just going to be insane. I would really like to play with the people in the server though, so that's option number 2, transfer to 3628. The third and final option is actually going to be to transfer down servers, so to older servers. And the server that we're looking at for this one is actually going to be server 3616. So this is 6 servers newer than, or 6 servers older than the server that I'm currently on. Now, there's a couple benefits of going to this server. The first one is I can actually easily afford this one. So we would be like ranked 17th or 16th as far as core power. And we're transferring to an older server, so I can absolutely afford the tickets for here. The house in Demon Slayer with like Insanity and Jamal and everyone, that's the house that we would be looking at going to, is the Yellow Kingdom. Reason why there's some amazing people there. Jamal I've actually played with for a long time. My original OGC Gaming account, they have that, so like we have a bunch of friends in the Yellow Kingdom that we've played with in the past, and we know that they're good people, and clearly he's relatively strong on the server, which is huge. So there's I guess the pros to going to this server, the 3616, is going to be we can afford to go there, which is kind of needed, and also we have friends there. So between those two things, I think that's quite a bit, and I think it would be an easier server for everybody to transfer to because it's slightly older. It's not that much older, but it's older enough where nobody will be paying double price for tickets to transfer there. The cons of going there is when they get server merged, they're going to get server merged with a bunch of other servers that are much older. So if we look at 36114, for example, they're pretty strong there. The servers that are kind of around them, they have some stronger people, nobody like too crazy. This one's really out of whack though. The 3618, like they got some serious willpower there. So there's some challenges because they're probably going to get server merged relatively soon. So let me know in the comment sections, and also let me know why you think I should do what I do. I'd rather not come up with this decision on my own. I'd rather have it be a community thing, because we're trying to get the community to go together. So option number 1, I say on 3622, and people transfer here to 3622, which again, if we look at the leaderboards, this number 1 person, the 6 million core power guy, he's actually transferring out of the server. So eventually he won't be here. He's not a bad whale. He's never attacked me. That's about as much as I can say. He's not bad to have on the server. Of course, he's going to get Emperor and stuff, but he kind of leaves people alone, which is good. So we could transfer and come to me on 3622. That is option number 1. It should be relatively easy for people to transfer here, and also it's a stable server. We have not had voting for server merge yet, and the other servers around us that we would get merged with, there's no crazy whales besides the one that's on our server that's going to be transferring to an old server in no time anyways. Option number 2 is the super expensive option of transferring to a newer server, 3628. From there, we can play with a bunch of friends in Legion. So if you guys think that's a really good option, I seriously don't know if I can afford that one because of the double ticket prices and my core power. I'm trying to keep my core down as much as possible, but it's not working out super well. So I don't even know if that's going to be an option, because I don't know if I can afford that one. The third and final option is we transfer to an older server, 3616. 3616. We play with Jamal and our friends Insanity inside of Demon Slayer. The pros to that is a lot more people can transfer there. It will be relatively cheap for people to transfer there. The cons with that is it's slightly older, not by too much, but the servers that it would get merged with, there's going to be some serious whales there. So I don't know what the best option is. I just know I want to play with you guys. So with that, please let me know in the comment section below what you think we should do, and let me know why. I'm kind of sort of leaning towards I don't even know if I should put out my opinions, because I don't want to influence anybody. So pause the video, put your comment down there, then I'll tell you my thoughts. All right, cool. Thanks for doing that. So I'm kind of leaning towards staying on 3622. The growth here is really good. We have a bunch of cities with all the tiles that we need. We have kingdom positions. There's relatively good peace. We can go around and farm guard towers, and for right now we can get that growth. I don't see a huge point to fighting an epic war on Nor right now. We aren't even merged with anybody. We haven't gone to Drake or Sate yet. I think right now is just the time to really promote growth and get ready for upcoming wars, rather than going somewhere that could be a little bit more challenging and possibly upset some of the whales on the server. But that's just my thoughts, and it also means I don't have to buy tickets. So it could be completely selfish of me. I don't know. So let me know down below, and what I'll do is next either Sunday or Monday, I'll announce what we'll do so that we can all get together. All right? Well, with that, guys, please smash the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, all of that wonderful stuff, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a wonderful day.